shot at the buzzer. Overtime winner. Can you believe what we just saw?
It's preseason, and at the Leasebank Invitational tournament, the Ryerson Rams are taking on the Queens Gaels in their second game of the day. Trying to get as much playing time in for his players as possible, head coach Mirek Perosa switches up the lines, putting in several rookie players. Queens capitalizes on the under-construction chemistry of the young Rams team and takes an early lead in the first set. An ace from veteran player Chris McLaughlin and a pretty spike from Luka Milosevic were not enough to turn the momentum in favor of the Rams, and the Gaels will continue to capitalize on a still-learning Rams team and took the set easily, 25-14. The Rams kept pace in the second set, matching the Gaels' tenacity. However, defensive lapses allowed the Gaels to score 2 decisive points and beat the Rams 25-23 in the second set. Down 2-0, Ryerson goes into the third set looking to turn things around. The Rams' defensive woes continue into the third, but their offensive production keeps the game tight. McLaughlin and Milosevic carried a significant amount of the weight. Keeping the Rams in the set. Unfortunately, it was too little too late, and following an offensive run that saw them gain 6 straight points, the Gaels would take the set 25-18 and win the game 3-0. After taking the first game of the day against York, Ryerson demonstrated a necessity to form a more cohesive defensive group. Queens capitalized on the lack of chemistry on the young team and swept the Rams. After winning their first match in the exhibition Leasebank Invitational tournament against the York Lions, the Ryerson Rams switched up their lineup and unfortunately were swept 3-0 against the Queens Gaels.
We came out pretty sloppy in the start. I think maybe we were just we weren't woken up yet, but we handled the second, third, and fourth set pretty well, even though we mixed up our lineup. But that's preseason for you, and there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of switches. We're trying new things, and we're experimenting with different lineups. This afternoon's game against Queens, well, I mean, they're a very talented team, so it was a rough game, but that's how it goes.
Oh, it's a lot of positives, like a lot of people who never play, mostly rookies. They stepped out. One of them is Luka Milosevic, playing on the left side, and he improved his passing and offense almost unstoppable. And there is number for them. We still have to work on the self-receiving. We are the worst self-receiving team, and that's going to be our focus for the next few weeks before the first season comes.
For the Ryerson Rams Network, I'm Scott Alexander.